Hello, this is SPF.ICON, self-proclaimed fashion icon, and I am Corey Strauss. Today we are talking about shorts and my current obsession with making shorts. Here is what I've recently made in the past few weeks. I had a pair of shorts that fell apart, and so I patterned it. It was my favorite pair of shorts, so these are all an outcome of that particular pair of shorts. This first one, the bird fabric to the left, was a woman's vintage top, and the monkeys were a handkerchief that I acquired at a thrift store in um, Santa Cruz. This is a gold pair that I wanted to experiment with after finding a gold skirt, and then the back was a black skirt in the same thickness of material. So I cut them into shorts, and this was my experiment with those. This is a Japanese woven fabric that I have put a totally mismatched band on the waistband and in the pocket. But this is also thrifted. Pretty much everything is thrifted. This was a thrifted panel, curtain panel, probably from IKEA, I would assume, but thrifted. And then the waistband and the back pocket are a handkerchief that like a sushi chef would use. And this is also the pair that I taught my best friend to start cutting out the pattern as well, so that he can start cutting out shorts and designing. This is made out of a sports jersey. The yellow is a sports jersey, and then the flower leaf print was a woman's stretch print as well in the same type of fabric. The orange was a vintage woman's dress, long dress that I thrifted, and then the shirt panel on the right, that was a t-shirt that had been heavily embroidered. This was a very, very large pair of leopard pants that I completely cut out my pattern from without using any of the existing pants, and then tried to build that pair. This was, I believe, a woman's stretch jersey dress that had this King of Spades glyph on the front and back, and I really wanted to try out making like a sporty pair. This is the original pair of shorts. I have two. Well, now I have one. This is the one I still wear, but the one that fell apart is the one that I created this whole pattern from. So I love that pair of shorts. I wear it every day. This was made from a Chinese tapestry, possibly a tablecloth. I find these all the time, and I buy them, but I never know what to do with them. This front panel was made from a dress that I got at the thrift store, but I know it came from Forever 21. So I put it on the front of that pair of shorts. This is made out of a fabric called ripstop. It was a jacket, and I saw it was see-through, and I wanted to experiment making a see-through pair of pants just for kind of an interesting concept. This is also see-through. Where the feathers are, there's see-through patches in there that you'll see from the back in just a minute, but it's feathers on there. This was made from a woman's poncho pullover. It's a very soft, stretchy, woven, heavy woven material. This is a South American fabric that I thrifted that is pretty heavy, but also woven in a nice wide weave. This is a heavier fabric as well. This was a skirt, and it stretched so much as I sewed the whole thing that it didn't really come out correct. So someday I will cut it again and rebuild it into the proper size and shape. This was a Japanese curtain that would go in like a kitchen, and I turned it into this cute little pair of boxing shorts. I love this pair. It's one of my favorites. This next piece is tiger fabric that a while ago I made a pair of pants from, and I also taught my best friend how to cut out this pattern using the remnants of this fabric as well. These are super soft, comfortable. They're almost like a velvety brushed cotton. This is made from some thrifted fabric. It is 2 layers thick because the fabric was really thin, so I backed it with itself. And this is 2 layers of t-shirt to become almost like a sweat pant thickness material. And this is all out of found t-shirts and then some applique of some t-shirts on there. I love this piece. I just finished this recently. Now we're going to look at the back of some of these. Here's the back of that vintage fabric that was a woman's top, and the pocket is made from a bed sheet. Here's the back of the gold pair, and I did it in a shiny black kind of woven pattern. This is the back of the Japanese textile. Here's the back of the curtain, and the pocket was made from the center of a headband, a Japanese headband. Here's the back of that stretchy sporty pair with the woman's dress to the left and the green men's shirt to the right. This was that women's vintage dress. Here is that pair. I believe that was originally a pair of Gap pants. In here you'll see the back of that King of Spades card sport fabric. It's not see-through when you wear it, but it is see-through in the sunlight. Here's the back of the original pair that I cut the pattern from. Here's the back. This was an existing swim trunk, and I added that fabric you'll see in just a second. I cut out the pair of swim trunks, and I added this panel to the front with my pattern and the front of that pattern. Here's the back of that Chinese tapestry. In the pocket there are some birds, but you can see there's a little dragon with some kids playing with a dragon in the corner. I love it. This is the back of the see-through pair. That pocket was on the inside of the jacket that I cut this out of. So that pocket existed already with some Velcro. Here's this, I'm assuming it was an upholstery fabric, but where the feathers are is completely transparent. So I was very careful to place those in a place where it would almost hide some of the things that you may have in your shorts. This is the South American fabric, and you can kind of see where the pocket was. Here's the one that was stretched so much when I sewed it that it didn't really work out. The black and white fabric I did get from Hobby Lobby to kind of supplement the fact that I didn't have enough material to do the waistband and the bottom of the shorts. There's the back of the tiger with the contrast turned pattern for the pocket. This was a skirt that the front had this panel on it and the back had that little piece, and so I used both sides. That's the back of the sweatshirt one. The t-shirt material doubled as into a sweatshirt, sweatpants style thickness. So this is my current collection of shorts that I have made over the past few weeks. Well, we have all been in downtime and life's been trying to reopen. I've been spending my time making shorts. I hope that this inspires you to thrift and to see the potential for thrifted material to turn into other created material. I will at some point show how I turned this pair of shorts into a pattern, and I may do a tutorial on how to sew this pair, and I may do a tutorial on how to change the size of this pattern, upscale and downscale, in order to fit different sizes. I am between a 34 and 36, so all these are made from my size. I will be making some to sell, but I just wanted to start making videos that just showcase what thrifted materials can do, and that anything can turn into anything else and be beautifully designed and curated into very interesting wearable pieces of art. And I know I watch a lot of YouTubers that do the same type of thing, whether it's historical or costume based. I like mine to be very much wearable every day and just a different side of menswear. So this is SPF.ICON. I'm Corey Strauss. Thank you very much. See you next time.